Another episode, The Bread Tuck, the Executive. I'm Chris. That's Mike. What's up with you, man?
Man, what's going down, man?
Man, I'm good, man. What's been going on during the week, man?
Man, what's good with you, man? It's actually all about you. I know your B-Day tomorrow, man.
Yeah, man. Boy, it's turning
My God's
32,
birthday,
man.
So, you know, happy B-Day, man. Let me know if you want to do something. But
for sure, already.
Yeah, man, that's a blessing to see you have another year. But as far as me, man, you know how it goes. It's just working as usual, man.
Man, that's all right, man. Before we get into anything, man, shout out to my Rockets, man. Horrible season. You know, we made the playoffs.
What you shouting them bums out for?
Man, hold on, look out. Look out, man. They're better than the Brooklyn Nets, man. This guy's a Brooklyn Nets fan.
We on the same page, buddy.
You and this dude here. Man, but check this out, though, Mike. I ain't gonna front with you, man. Last Saturday, right, I'm watching the playoffs, then I go to the mall. You know, I'm just doing my thing, man. And I'm looking at Instagram, and I see that Beyonce has the Lemonade joint that she has coming on HBO. Next thing I know, I'm seeing screenshots of the actual album and the singles that's on the album or whatever, the track listing. She done dropped another album
out the blue
on us, out the blue. I mean, what are your thoughts on that? How you feeling about Queen B, man?
I think when you Queen B, like you said, you could do whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? I don't think this time we was as surprised because she did it last time. But, you know, just to see, I mean, this is what we talk about, just to see how now Beyonce controls her own career. You know, you got to be in that position to control your own career, just to drop music out the blue or drop an album out the blue when you want to.
Of course, man.
I'm happy she's done it. You know what I mean? I think at the end of the day, this lady's the best to ever do it.
Yeah, man. Before we get into like the actual content of the music, I will say that I wasn't surprised that her album had come out last Saturday because she was actually kind of. I mean, she gave us a single, you know, when she did the what was it, the Super Bowl?
Yeah, the Formation joint.
Yeah, I mean, she's on tour right now. I would have much liked it if she just, you know, had no music out there and just hit us over the head like she did last time.
Yeah, but I mean, you think about it, she really did. The only thing she dropped was that one little Formation video. And, you know, sometimes artists just drop singles and you really don't know what they're dropping a single for. It could be an album potentially, or it could just be a little hot single.
Yeah,
you know
but in this case, you kind of knew an album was coming, though.
Yeah, you had that itch that an album was definitely coming, but I think just for the fans, you know what I mean? Especially for all the Beehive fans, that this is something special for them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Now, as far as the content of it, Mike, I'm not going to front with you. Before I go into the content, you know, shout out to Beehive, to Beyonce. I support her. I buy Beyonce. But as far as, you know, women's R&B, I'm a Jasmine Sullivan fan. She comes before anybody. You know, I like Jasmine Sullivan, Elle Varner, Fantasia, and what's my girl's name? Janae Aiko. But watch this, Mike. I'm looking at the Lemonade joint, man.
The videos?
Yeah, the Lemonade movie or whatever. Just the way she put it together. And I looked at it, I'm like, God damn. She's like, this is incredible, man.
Nah.
I would have paid $10 to go see that at the movies, man.
No, I even sat down and I watched it myself and I actually DVR'd it and recorded it. The theatrical part of that whole video series is absolutely amazing. I don't know who came up with that concept, her team, but they did a phenomenal job with that. I mean, as a man, I never sat down and watched women's videos like that. You know, I don't listen to women's R&B like that. But for me, I sat down and watched that whole thing out. That thing was inspirational. That thing kind of got too emotional. Some scenes that you might have seen were like Mike Brown and Trayvon Mama.
Yeah, that was
like
live,
for me, man. That touched me to the heart because I was like, just to see. And then one particular part where Mike Brown Mama cried, I was just like, whoa, you know, this ain't no acting, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was amazing, though. Dope.
And what I thought was incredible about it, man, it was just a sequence of moments in maybe not only Beyonce's life, but in women's lives, man. And I ain't gonna lie, man, I think she was kind of going at your boy Jay a little bit, man. I saw a meme on Instagram where Jay was looking crazy, and it had Beyonce, and it said like the second greatest diss record ever against Jay, because the first one was Ether or whatever.
Yeah. Nah, man, you know Instagram is having a fiend and a crazy moment with this whole Becky situation. But, you know, for me, man, I think it's a great marketing tool, honestly.
So you don't think that she was actually kind of talking about her personal life in this?
I think she was doing a little bit of both. I think she kind of touched on personal things that she probably go through behind closed doors with her marriage, and I also think she was speaking in perspective of every woman. You know what I mean? That goes through hard times in their marriage. But do I personally think she was just trying to diss Jay-Z? No. I mean, of course, that's what the media wants to make it. That's what social media wants to make it. It's fun. It's entertaining. But for me, I personally think it was a great marketing tool from Beyonce. She knew she was going to get people buzzing about this whole Becky situation. And, you know, for her, it works. I mean, now she's on tour. You know what I mean?
You know, come on, for Beyonce, anything works. But if I'm going to be realistic with you, Mike, I think it was, like you say, it was both. But I think it was kind of more along the lines of, hey, Jay-Z, hey, man, look here, player. You know, I don't like some of the things you've done in the past.
Yeah.
And Mike, I'm not gonna front with you. I'm not the type of cat to speak on other people's relationships because I wouldn't want nobody speaking on mine. But like she was really kind of going at that boy heavy, man. I mean, there were some lines in there where she was saying like, if you do this again, you're gonna lose me. How could you cheat on a queen? You know, these other chicks ain't Beyonce, that type of stuff, Mike.
Nah, but that's what I'm saying. I think B was just speaking and she's a musician, so I think she was speaking in perspective of some personal things, yes. Because, you know, at the end of the day, I look at it like this. Beyonce, I understand Beyonce and Jay-Z marriage, and as a couple seem picture perfect to people. Mm-hmm. People probably think like they don't go through issues. You know what I mean? So when people see incidents like the elevator or when people see Beyonce talk like this, they're so much into it. Like, they're glued. And at the end of the day, I don't think Hov is a perfect man because I don't think no man is perfect, whether you're worth $500 million or whether you're worth $10.
True.
No man is perfect. Every man might fall to temptation once in a while or mess up. And when people realize that with them, I think they just don't know how to take it. You know what I mean?
True story.
Because they put them at this level. But I think some of it may be true, but then I also think some of it, Beyonce was speaking in perspective of every woman that goes through, and she's speaking for her fan base. You know what I mean?
I'm with you, Mike. It just made a couple things make sense. Now when I go look at a video of Solange putting hands on Jay-Z and Beyonce just sitting there like, you know, okay, I'm gonna let Solange handle this. It kind of makes sense now, Mike.
But I'm saying though, but that's the only thing that people can relate it back to is just the video.
I mean, nah, it was rumors going around too. I mean, now because before this whole Beyonce putting out these videos and this new album, you know, there were rumors going around, but I didn't pay him no mind because she never spoke on it.
But they never speak on their issues. You know what I mean? So that's my whole
until
thing.
Now you got an album about him.
Yeah, but I mean, is this the first time Beyonce ever threw any subliminals at Jay-Z?
I mean, nah, the last album was about her loving Jay-Z, and he was the most incredible man ever and all that. But I mean, you know.
And see, that's why I think it's all a marketing tool, because even in a couple of videos later, you see them all kissing and hugging and Jay-Z rubbing her feet and all that. Like, for me personally.
Ring the alarm.
Well, yeah, okay, so ring the alarm. And that's Arlene giving her an instance. We tried to get her in here.
Well, listen, hey.
Arlene, go ahead and pull up a chair, man. Go ahead.
I'm not going to be long because I got kids and I got to get them.
Give your perspective from a woman's standpoint.
Like I was saying, I believe that...
Come a little closer so people can see you.
I believe that it's not like an autobiography, like this is exactly what Jay did to me. I don't believe that for 1 second. I believe what she's saying is that they're human. They go through problems just like any other couple, married, not married. Like, he's not perfect. I'm not perfect. Something happened between us that caused me not to trust him, but I value my marriage more. I value what we have more than anything, so I made it work. So that's why people look at it like as an empowerment to women. Like, yeah, you go through shit, but that don't mean you gotta leave, girl. Like, stay and stick it out. That's the problem today. Everybody's so quick to just get up and leave.
Exactly.
Now, let me ask you this, Arlene. Now, Beyonce and Jay-Z are two different, they're on two different levels, if we talk about levels, than regular people. Now, maybe she stayed around because, you know, maybe financially it makes sense to stay around with a cat like Jay-Z.
See, this is where I would disagree at. Beyonce's worth $400 million. She's worth more than 90% of rappers in the rap game.
But
she don't need his bread.
But together they're billionaires.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, at the end of the day, God forbid, because I don't ever want to see them get divorced. But if they was gonna get divorced, Beyonce don't need shit from Hov.